Saving time includes paying for Pudesh. If you pay for Pudesh, bro, that bitch is gonna come in your house. She knows she's here to be fucked, yeah? So she's gonna get in, get laid. You umlipe kama we ni mtu 2 minutes man, piga shughuli yako safi, the bitch is gonna go her way, then you're gonna go back to work to work. But if you're planning for an free nyash, if you're planning for free Pudesh, bro, you can spend a whole day. Umengoja udem hajakam, you are disappointed, you go back to work, unaanza kutusi madem huko, bro, you will be wasting a lot of time waiting for.
I don't want peace, I want problems always. Okay gents, welcome back to 4 Men. For those of you who've not subscribed to this channel, make sure that you subscribe to 4 Men. Like our videos, share our videos widely, keep listening, keep watching. We are right here. My name is Ephraim Juma. Now today, I want us to talk about one very controversial topic. I want us to talk about getting laid. Now, Seth, do you consider, or what would you like, right? If you're a man of means, and I'm not talking about poor men here, right? I'm talking about men of means, rich men. Will you consider paying for sex, or will you consider being given free sex? Having a girlfriend, getting laid by her, having multiple girlfriends. Will you consider paying for escorts or having free sex?
Let me begin with a certain phrase from the famous Andrew Tate.
Yes.
A poor man saves money,
yes,
but a rich man saves time.
Yes.
The point is, if you're a poor man, probably you're gonna save money if you get easy yash.
Yes.
Or you get easy Pudesh. Yes. Because you can't afford this shit, bro. So if you can get kitu iko kwa ploti na tembeanga and you want to bang that shit, you probably gonna waste a lot of time explaining to her how beautiful she is, even if she's not beautiful. You'll just come up with what to impress this lady so that you get laid. But if you're a man with ambitions, a man who's after something, yes, if you want to be successful of something of that sort, yes, you need to save time. And saving time includes paying for Pudesh. If you pay for Pudesh, bro, that bitch is gonna come in your house. She knows she's here to be fucked, yeah? So she's gonna get in, get laid. You umlipe kama we ni mtu 2 minutes man, piga shughuli yako safi, the bitch is gonna go her way, then you're gonna go back to work to work. But if you're planning for an free nyash, if you're planning for free Pudesh, bro, you can spend a whole day. Umengoja udem hajakam, you are disappointed, you go back to work, unaanza kutusi madem huko, bro, you will be wasting a lot of time waiting for.
By the way, I like explaining this thing this way, right? For these billionaires, people who work in 24 hours around the clock, maybe are doing 18 hours every day, the whole week. You know, 365 days a year. Right? Do you think they have time to try and convince women to give them sex? They have time to convince women.
That's the whole point of
if they are eligible to date them. I think people like Elon Musk, right? Jeff Bezos, Alhaji, people with means, right? It's easier for them. It saves time for them to just pay for escorts.
It saves time to solve. So, bro, the Elon Musk we cannot imagine. Let's exclude Elon Musk from this list. Let's use. Let's just give an example of Kenyan politicians. But since Kenyan politicians get easy money, so probably they might be wasting time. But still, they pay for that Pudesh. Yes. Because if this guy wants to go and enjoy himself, Nyali, yeah, yes, and gonna go Nyali 2 days. Akona 2 days, he's going to Nyali for 2 days. So if this guy gonna go to Nyali for 2 days, he only has to wait 2 days. Nyali then come back to work. Yes. This guy's gonna pay for Nash. Probably 1 or 2, or maybe even 10. Yes. Mwingine akiwa anashughulikiwa, the other one will be arranging things up. Bro, this guy's gonna pay for Pudesh. There's no rich man who doesn't pay for Pudesh. No, unless you're in these marriages zenye bibi amekushinda na do and you're there struggling with your wife. Yes. Probably ukipatikana hapo utatoka mbio because you cannot have sex you can't afford to pay for Pudesh. But if you are rich, bro, you paying for Pudesh saves time. Paying for Pudesh saves time. Even if you're poor, pale River Road ni dakika mbili. It saves time, bro. It saves a lot of time. It saves time. You get time to focus na mtu zako. It saves time. You there's no point of of spending a whole day with the beach. What are you? Kwanza mnaongelea?
You're trying to explain yourself. I'll never leave you.
Dunia inasonga, you are there listening to stupid stories about girls, about videos jiga zinyage mwenye apili and all that stuff. Bro, you need to stop wasting the fucking time with ladies. Paying nyash is the best way. It's not paying nyash saves time. Saves time and nowadays that in a save. In fact, ni pocket friendly. Paying for predation pocket friendly. Because if you have a girl and the other same thing, you're gonna do her hair, do her nails. No.
Yes.
That is if you can afford to, because most of us can't afford to do that shit. We can't, because yes. Dem akwambia leo pedicure na 25. So you're gonna spend a whole day looking for that pedicure. Na sasa ulale njaa or maybe udishi sukuma ambao juu umefanya dem wako pedicure.
Yes.
But if you have money, na wende River Road. Yeah, from where you are to River Road, utarudi na balance yake. So normalize. You know, as a man, you should stay away from taking responsibility of women. But
by the way, let's just be frank about this. Mm-hmm. Even people who are dating women are spending on them.
That's not right. Of them. So
it means you're buying this shit either way.
They're buying it at a certain degree. Still, they're buying it. Yeah.
But buying it outright is the best thing. It saves you time.
It saves you time because these people are sex workers and they're proud of it. Some of them are even proud of it.
Because let me ask you a question. When we're talking about companies, we have private companies and public companies. In public companies, anyone can buy a part of the company as shares, right? And I have 10,000 shares in Safaricom. I have 20,000 shares in Nvidia. There are women like that, standing in Koinange Street, River Road. When you're talking about Mombasa, they're standing in Sabasaba.
They serve the public.
You're here, you can come and buy this.
So
be a shareholder.
They serve the public, and majority of the public are poor men.
Yes.
So if you're a poor man struggling to pay bills, bro, chuchukua CD ya sombili, go pay that tick sombili, it saves time and money at the same time.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to explain, right? Then there is this private sector. The private sector, it includes a few people owning a company that is not open to the public buying shares, but people own shares there. There are women like that, right?
Yeah.
Who has someone paying rent,
someone doing
another one paying pedicure, another one buying clothes. All of this, it's being paid for. So either way, it's better to buy it outright instead of trying to convince someone.
Pudesha has always been bought. Ever since Jua ilianza kutoka, Pudesha has never been bought. It has if you can't afford it, you won't have it. That's the whole point. So if you are there and you can't feed a woman, bro, atatoka mbia tu kwenda diki. That woman will go. She'll go to a man who can provide for her. Because she needs somebody to provide, and then ampe senye. If she has gotten to a point where she can provide for her own self, this woman who claimed to be independent, probably the boss at the top who was given at the job near the Congo shit. Yeah, so it has always been bought. You can't escape the buying part. It has always been bought. You are having a wife at home, providing for her. You are buying that shit. You've gone to pay her dowry. You are buying that shit. So hii yenye mnasema ati prostitution ni mbaya, bro, those chicks are the best. In fact, if you are a poor man, go for those.
Those things are genuine. They're pure intentions. They want your money.
They want your money.
That's some of your money. They don't even a lot.
They don't majority of your money. Bro, umetoka mjei uko na 6 so you had a struggle there with a girl mwenye budaka amemwa kwa compound fiti. Now you want to cope up with a lifestyle.
See at a compound.
You're gonna end up broke.
See at a compound fiti. Akona unrealistic expectations.
By the way, one thing that men don't realize is that trying to have a girlfriend and please her ati mnaanzia siji
from scratch, building together.
This thing drags men behind.
It does.
By a very big fraction.
Yeah, because a lot of men that I've seen build wealth have built it by themselves, so through other men. Right? Look at Elon Musk, right? Look at Jeff Bezos. Maybe his wife was there, but he's built this thing. He's built Amazon.
Yeah, these famous guys, Steve Jobs.
Look at Larry Ellison. Look at Alhaji Aliko Dangote. Mo Ibrahim.
Men who focused on themselves.
Yes, Christopher Kirubi in Kenya. These guys have built. There's nothing like building together.
And the fact is, when this guy was building, for let's say this period of 20 to 30 years, right? If this guy, because at some point he was growing, there was growth during all this time for him to get where he is. So during this process, what you people don't know is that this guy was accessing Nyash, Pudesh, the difference is this guy was paying for it, genuinely paying for it, and saving time for him to focus on himself.
Yes.
They don't tell you these things. They'll get there, and you know what the media can only allow them to say is to motivate you and on how you can make money. They won't tell you, bro, me, I used to. That is what they do. They save time.
They save time.
A
lot of
so
it.
So they
don't have time to shake hands.
Yeah, they save time
on the road, going for some Valentine nonsense.
Right now,
going for road trips and
going for all the shitty stuff because Krisi kwa hapa mbele demo kachanza kwa unatoka mjini unaangana you save 5k mnaona majani chai kilicho you people come back now you again
hauna shit.
So progress yako ya zamani umeirudisha.
You're derailing your progress.
Exactly, you're derailing your progress. That's the problem with modern men. So that is why we've gotten to a point where men believe that women need to share house costs with men because men spend on women instead of growing.
That's right. A man should focus on growing. And as you focus on growing, you need to take care of your sexual desires. And if you have to take care of them, buy this shit.
You are a human being.
Buy this shit.
There's no other way around.
Buy it.
You only nyonga, bro, ama you buy this shit.
But nyonga is not an option. Squeezing the monkey is not an option.
Squeezing the monkey.
Jacking off. So Annotate calls it jacking off.
If you're an Annotate fan, Annotate is against jacking off. So probably, my guy, buy Kudesh.
Even Kibeze is kwani nyonge. So ni nunue ya saa mbili.
Bro, go buy your shit. It saves time, bro. It saves time. One thing that rich people don't tell you, and I'm gonna tell you this one, is rich people buy yash. Rich people don't have time to waste and talk to ladies who, bro, hawa watu wananga time. You see those time that mwenye mko nayo hapo telling your girl the world is going on, I'm gonna buy you. Probably gonna end up broke.
You're telling each other.
And then I'm gonna come there in future with a lot of money.
The two of us against the world.
Which one is again?
Wali na watandika bro.
Wali wapiga KO. As a man, in fact, as a young man, probably men who are age 40.
Yes.
You know, at age 40, you've gone through a lot of stuff as a man. By the way,
bro,
I can't even imagine.
You're starting life at age 40. You've created some small money.
Yeah, that's right.
You have some cash flow.
Yeah,
bro, you're accessing 18-year-olds.
As a man, by the way,
you're accessing you're accessing a lot.
You're qualified.
Yes.
Yeah, Apple you can have an.
In fact, you're buying a lot of it.
At age 40, in fact, at age 35, you should have a tinted Vitz where you can carry your Pudesh ndani and nobody sees you're going to bang that Pudesh. At least.
No, I can't carry. You must be delivered na Uber, Bolt.
You're owning a Vitz when you to Bolt, bro.
See, if you want to deliver.
Nam deliver Bolt ya nuzi. So, probably when you're Bolt ya nuzi. When you're kwa pigo ya vumbi hapo, you realize.
Hai buya. Waledo na Bolt.
You normalize sending your bitches into men's dens huko at your woman is going to work, you're struggling there at unapewa senya once in a week. Bro, if you have money, you've got no limit to Pudesh. In fact, you can be fucking around 6 hours. In fact, you can schedule and say, I'm gonna work from 8 to 5, then Pudesh 2 days, and then from that time to 6. No, let's not from that time to let's say 11 p.m. Yeah.
Yes.
Before you go to sleep, sufficient system, bro. You can decide. Una sufficient system before you sleep, bro. Man.
So that when you're working around your working environment, you don't have any sexual desires. You're looking at your secretary, car, bro.
Bro, bye. You're
not distracted.
Yeah.
If it's work, it's work.
I'm gonna go.
If you're buying this shit, you're buying it.
I'm gonna go for buy Senya. Buy Senya. Or as a man, buy Senya.
But then what have you gotten from this video? For you to save time, stop getting into a lot of relationships. They waste your time in your 20s. Buy this shit.
They waste your time plus money. They waste your time plus money.
Now, do not forget to subscribe to 4Men. I'm Ephraim Juma.